The Empty Schoolbag. Mr. Lewis was an experienced teacher who noticed small details others ignored. One morning, he saw that a quiet student named Ethan came to class with an empty schoolbag. There were no notebooks, no books, and no lunch inside. Ethan sat silently and avoided eye contact. Something felt wrong, and Mr. Lewis could not stop thinking about it. When Ethan arrived every day, Mr. Lewis watched him more carefully than before. The boy never opened a notebook and never ate during breaks. Other students laughed and shared food nearby. Ethan smiled politely but looked weak. The teacher felt worry growing slowly inside his chest every school morning without rest while pretending calm in front of students. One afternoon, Mr. Lewis asked Ethan to stay after class quietly. The boy held his empty bag tightly and looked down. His eyes were tired, darker than his young age. He said everything was fine. His silence filled the room with fear and unanswered questions between teacher and child during that heavy moment of deep emotional tension inside. Mr. Lewis spoke softly and promised Ethan he was not in trouble. The boy finally explained his mother was very sick at home. She could not work anymore and needed medicine. Money was gone, nights were long. His voice shook as tears waited behind tired eyes full of fear and quiet shame he tried to hide daily inside. Ethan admitted he worked every night cleaning a small restaurant nearby. He returned home very late and slept only briefly. There was no money for food or school supplies. The empty bag hid his shame. Mr. Lewis listened, heart breaking silently while imagining the child working in darkness each cold night alone, exhausted and scared inside himself deeply. Mr. Lewis stayed silent, fighting tears he did not show. He imagined the boy working while others slept peacefully. Ethan said he wanted no pity from anyone. He only wished to study and help his mother. Responsibility crushed his small shoulders with heavy fear, stress, and adult worries far beyond childhood years already lived by him daily alone. That night, Mr. Lewis could not sleep in his bed. He thought about the empty bag and tired eyes. Before sunrise, he went to school early. He bought notebooks, pens, and warm food. His hands shook while preparing everything for the child whose courage stayed hidden behind silence and exhaustion. Every long, painful school day lived quietly alone. When Ethan arrived, Mr. Lewis called him gently to his desk. He gave him the bag without long explanations. Ethan opened it slowly and froze in shock. His eyes filled with tears immediately. For the first time, the bag was full with hope, warmth, dignity, and unexpected kindness, changing his life forever. That quiet morning at school again, Ethan whispered thanks, his voice broken by emotion. He said nobody had noticed his struggle before. Mr. Lewis answered that no child should suffer alone. The room felt heavy and silent. Something important changed between them, forever marking a bond of trust, care, and quiet rescue neither would ever forget through passing years of memory, pain, and gratitude. From that day, Ethan studied with new strength and hope. The empty school bag became a painful memory of survival. Mr. Lewis learned teaching was more than lessons. It was about seeing hidden suffering. Sometimes, one full bag saves a life by restoring dignity, courage, and childhood stolen too early by poverty, illness, and silent responsibility carried alone bravely.